Hi everybody, it's Angie here on the last day of July. I'm working on the zodiac affinities for August. Um, Cleansing the space, calling in my guides, highest white light, angelic realms, love team, cleansing the space, the decks. So I'm just picking the major arcana zodiac affinities. So I just did Aquarius. So let's see who this reading is for. Okay. The Chariot. Okay, that's the card of Cancer. This reading is for my Cancerians, Cancerinis, water sign. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards to crown the reading, tie it together. I have a main deck. I'm just going to do a freestyle spread, and I have a couple clarifying decks. Okay, so I'm just three more shuffle on each deck before I start to use them. So when I pull these main ones right off the top, I'm not going to do too much clarification until I clarify them because it changes the meaning and I don't want the videos to take too long. Okay, so I'll lay them out and I'll show you what you got. I don't have real good video resolution. Okay. But I'll show you what you have. We're going to pull 8 cards. So you have the Queen of Swords right off the bat. High Priestess. Here they match. Okay, nice. Okay, you have a 5. Strife card. New beginnings, Ace. You got an Ace. Ace of Wands. Okay, you got the card of Capricorn or the Devil card. Like I said, we're going to clarify these before I get into them. Another major arcana, the Emperor, right beside El Diablo and under the High Priestess. This is a very interesting reading. You got the Page of Swords with Princess under the battle card, the card of Strife. Looks like this princess is swinging her sword. And then you have the card of the 8 of Wands, card of swift, generally forward movement. Okay. So, I want to pull the oracle cards first because they tie everything together. So I'm going to pull 2 messages from Spirit. Sometimes I use the book to read these if I'm not familiar with them. Just depends on what card comes out. I love this deck. It's called the Enchanted Map. Okay, a card. Cancer. What is going on here for Cancer? Information for my Cancerinis. Card for Cancer. Waiting for the right card to come out. I haven't done any readings. I haven't done many in July. Yeah, those eclipses really they took a beating on me. Those eclipse energies. I tend to be sensitive towards the astronomical events. Deep freeze. Okay, we'll tie that to the reading depending on what comes out. That's any relationship reading. That's just what it means. It's in a deep freeze. The situation is in a deep freeze. Um, Actually, I better read it. Probably deeper than that. It's card number 26. Here it is. It came in the upright. Everything has its season, Cancer. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. Oh, I like it. Okay, so when it's upright, it talks about the cold winter that beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that aren't yet ready to bloom. So it's kind of a card of divine timing in a way. Um, so things are in regeneration and hibernation. It says Cancer to forego ambitious activity. Taking a pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Cancer, put your arguments on ice. They're saying, let the relationships kind of move organically. Nothing beneficial will come from any fighting right now. And it also says self-care is your most important activity right now. So get a massage, rest, dream, read a good book, or reflect. Okay, so a card of rest, putting things in it in the winter season, specifically with relationships, letting them have a pause and to avoid any um, argument or fighting because you did get the strife card. Okay, those two relate. Let's see what we have here. And then I take one oracle from this deck. Break. For Cancer. Card, please, for Cancer. On this thing. Okay. I'll have to read this. I've never seen this card. It's pretty. It's cute. It's number 7. It says to the sea. You can see it's like a little fairy in there with like a spirit or a moon face above it. Sorry about the clarity. To the sea. Okay. That's probably going to relate. Number 7. To the sea. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events. Okay, so it says, isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. And that goes with relationships too. There are points in a relationship where when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. So these cards are kind of saying the same thing, essentially, specifically with relationships. No fighting right now, no dominating, letting things just going with the flow. taking a pause or a rest, not dictating anything. Okay, so those are good cards. So let's put clarifiers on the main deck. So we're clarifying first this Queen of Wands. So that Wands is the fire. That's the fire queen. No, the Queen of Swords, that's air. So that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Could be. Could be male or female. Could be you. We'll see. Cancer is a water sign. Okay, clarifying, please, the Queen of Swords. Please. Why is the Queen of Swords here? It's the beginning card. Okay, you also got the Page of Swords. So you have two women with swords here. It could be male or female. And then you have the Magician and Major Arcana. So this is manifesting here. I'm going to keep going with this because I think this is going to relate to the Oracle cards. Let's put a clarifier on this High Priestess first. And also these queens with when they have the swords and the page when she's swinging like that, there could be some strife here that may come up in this reading. So let's see what comes on top of that. You're using your intuition about, and your intuition is telling you what these cards are all about. Go with the flow, let things happen organically. That's what your intuition is going to tell you. Okay. So a card, please, on the High Priestess. Why is she here for Cancer? Okay, all right. So you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So apparently, right beside the Strife card. So your intuition is telling you that whatever this relationship is that the Oracle cards spoke of, that you may be in Cancer, doesn't have to be romantic. That there's not equal give and take, and that's causing some strife and conflict. Some swinging swords. The Queen of Swords, she's a very intelligent queen. She cuts things out of her life quickly because she has a lot of emotional turmoil. But yeah, in this particular reading, this is telling me that there's no equal. You don't want to give to any relationship when there's no giving and receiving. That's a little harder with family members, but just in general. Okay. So your intuition is showing this all to you, how to deal with this this strife. I'll go ahead and pull a card on that. saying to take this up. You got 2 5s on the board, a 5 on a 5. All the 5s, I in my readings, I like to see the 5s in reverse. They have to do with stress, crisis, chaos, change, conflict. Um, this 5, the wands is not as strong as the 5 of swords, where it's an all-out battle, really harsh fighting. This can be petty arguments or gossip, just petty stuff. But this 5 is a card of lack, and I think that you're feeling a little left out in the cold from this person that just takes from you, Cancer, and doesn't give back. All right. But it looks like you have a brand new, passionate beginning past all this. Let's take a card on that. Card on the Ace of Wands. Card on the Ace of Wands. Cancer. Okay, what is this new beginning about for Cancer? Moving beyond the strife, going with the flow. Remember, you're asked to go with the flow. Okay, that makes sense. So you got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this goes with, came out in the reverse. That's the wounded warrior. He's got one fight left in him now. He's got one wand left. But he's wounded. He's beaten up. So you're letting that go into a freeze. You're going out to sea to flow with things, to have a new, fresh, passionate beginning, either in this relationship or a new one. Okay? And the 8 of Wands is under it, so it's going to happen pretty quickly. Okay? But that the oracle cards are saying, don't rush things. Don't force anything. Oh, you have all the female swords. Oh, okay, I see. You got the Princess of Swords twice in 2 different decks. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be that there's some quarreling or disagreements, or some unhappiness in possibly in your romantic love life. See, and they're saying the oracle cards and are asking you to use your intuition and to not engage in this. Remember, they said put it on ice because nothing good can come of it right now at this time. Maybe people are going through changes. Give them space. Okay. Whether you are this Page of Swords or the person that you're with, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's the energies. There's some strife. I want to see why the Emperor is here. And then we also have a major arcana, the Devil card. So we'll see what falls on top of this Devil card, but it's generally a card of toxicity or self-destructive behaviors, temptations, things that have control over you. For me lately, it's been boredom. Boredom can, what do they say? Devil playground. If you get bored, you get depressed when you're bored. Some of you may be bored of this relationship, so we're gonna put a card on the Devil card. But if this is a romantic relationship, if it's one that's been going on a long time and it's codependent, that's what this card is saying. We'll clarify it. They're in bondage. Okay. Um, a card on this Devil card. This is a major arcana, so it's King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Flying Knight. Okay. What's going on here is that somebody's not feeling, because of this unequal give and take, that they're having the right dominion over their life, their happiness. Because you got two kings, okay? The King of Cups and the King of, it's called King of Shields in this deck. And then again, you have this, this Knight of Swords, and this can be, and, because it's clarifying the Devil card, this is somebody, male or female, that's coming at you quickly, aggressively. They're swinging their sword so fast, like they're in a frenzy. They don't really care about your feelings. They just want to spout out what they want to spout out. That's on the Devil card. So this could be a codependent relationship that needs to go into a deep freeze. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card before we wrap this up and see what's coming in quickly. On this Eight of Wands. Or two, I might pull two. Card on the Eight of Wands, please. Okay. Yeah, the two of Pentacles or Shields in this deck. Yeah, kind of you're going to keep things in balance here by going with the flow, like the card says, putting things in a deep freeze. You see that way. Plus, he's in actually even standing in the snow in bare feet. You see with the ice on each side. So this card goes so that you want to keep yourself balanced during this time of August. And I'm going to take one more card on that. Or it could be saying that for some of you, that balance is coming very soon for you. Balance, if you follow your intuition, since the High Priestess showed up. One more card, please, and we'll wrap it up. Oh no, I'm going to keep these all the same. Ooh, coming out. Okay. Interesting. Okay. For some of you, you got a card of nostalgia, or it has to do with someone from a childhood friend. Because you got the Six of Cups, but that's a card of sweet love, innocent love. And then you got the Lover's card, which the card of Gemini, which actually in this case it looks like some of you maybe it denotes making a choice about lovers. Maybe it could be between two lovers, two people, or it could be making a choice between choosing yourself and letting the other relationship go into a little freeze period, see what happens. Okay, so that's what I have for you today, Cancer. Good luck with that. Remember, nothing good will come from arguing and fighting at this time. Okay, peace out. Good luck.